I had an interesting comment on YouTube, and I thought it would be a good thing to discuss. The comment was that by adding more water to the bread, you were saving money as a way of saving money. But this is very untrue. What people don't realize is the vast majority of the cost of artisan bread is the labor. If you only make 30 loaves of bread, labor is about 100% of the cost of the loaf when you're doing sourdough. So on a typical loaf, the ingredient costs are anywhere from 25 cents for conventional ingredients up to maybe 80 cents for organic, up to maybe 80 cents for organic ingredients. This is just for a loaf with flour and water and salt. So, if you are increasing the water and you're saving, say 20% on ingredients, you're really just saving a few cents. And then on the other side, the wetter dough is actually harder to produce. For example, you can't put it through a divider. You have to make it. It's more hands-on time, um, and just it bakes longer. Sorry, the wetter dough is actually more expensive to produce. There's more hands-on time. It takes longer to bake. It can't be put through a divider, and the mixing time is longer. So actually, it costs more money to do that. But what people need to realize is that the cost of your loaf, when you're buying it, let's say you're spending $8, or even some places are $10, depending on the volume of bread that you're making. Labor is a huge cost. So you can't think of the cost of the loaf as the ingredients when it takes 8 hours to make a batch of sourdough or whatever your setup is. So be thinking about that when you're buying your bread and complaining about the cost, is that labor is very expensive. This is a time consuming product to make, and ingredients are not necessarily the biggest part of the equation.